I am under the water, guys, but nothing is going to stop me from bringing you news about Bionano Genomics. So the public portfolio that we opened last month is up 25% year to date. We opened it towards the ending of last month. Last month we closed at 7.57%. In August we are already up 16.2%. This portfolio is now 98.95% Bionano Genomics. What's going on, investors? My name is Dio. Welcome to Frontline Investment. Not even the pandemic is going to stop me from bringing you guys daily updates about Bionano Genomics, because you guys want to know where you are investing your money to on a daily basis. You have to know what is going on with the company. So if you are new on this channel and you find my content valuable, please remember to subscribe and click on the notification bell, so whenever I post a new video, you'll be the first person to receive the notification. Before we continue, let me quickly remind you guys of what happened last week. We have some valuable points in this article right here. This was shared by Rich Shippy, the Chief Business Officer of Bionano Genomics. You can see this article was written on the 4th of August 2021 from staff reporter from Genome Web. Okay, the title of this article says Bionano Genomics Q2 revenues more than triple. Okay, more than triple. Bionano Genomics reported $3.9 million in revenue, up from $1.2 million in the year ago period, and beating the average Wall Street analyst estimate of $3.5 million US dollars. Of those, 2.5 million were product revenue, okay, and 1.4 million were service and other revenues. 940,000 in product revenue was reported. This compares to 940,000 in product revenue and 242,000 US dollars in other revenues that was reported last year during the second quarter. A total of 13 Saphyr devices were shipped in the second quarter of this year, which brings us to about 121 Saphyr installed so far. Bionano's net loss for the quarter totaled 18.8 million US dollars, which of course I believe was the reason why the stock first went down after earnings, compared to a net loss of 8.1 million US dollars or $0.09 per share in the second quarter of 2020. Now, research and development expenses grew 70% to 4.1 million US dollars from 2.4 million US dollars a year ago. In my opinion, I think that is still normal. Okay, I mean, they need to put some money into research and development. And don't forget, last year Bionano Genomics used to have about 38 million US dollars in cash, but right now they had over 350 million US dollars in cash going into the second quarter of this year. So I believe it is normal for them to put some money into research and development. If you want to remain the leader of an industry, you need to research. Okay, all right guys, so this is the situation of things right now. On Friday we closed up 1.28%, up about 8 cents. We closed at 6.32 US dollars, and the price target of analysts remains 11.50 US dollars, which gives us about 81.96% upside from where we currently are. Okay, so I already made a video last week Thursday about Landebach Talma and co analyst, reiterating his price target of 12 US dollars on Bionano Genomics and maintaining his buy rating on the company. So in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys Oppenheimer analyst Kevin DeGillas reiteration of 14 US dollars price target on Bionano Genomics. He maintains his buy rating, and Maxim Group analyst Jesse McCarty also maintains 10 US dollars price target on Bngo, and he maintains a buy rating. This gives us 81.96% upside from where we currently are, where we closed on Friday. The consensus price target of analysts remains 11.50 US dollars. All right guys, so this brings us to the first breaking news. This is the note from Oppenheimer. Okay, this is the note from Oppenheimer, and you guys can see their price target, 12 to 18 month price target. Okay, 14 US dollars. Because most of you guys always ask me, Dio, what is the range? I mean, when this price target, when is it set for? Okay, when is this price of Bngo expected to get to 14 US dollars, blah blah blah. So guys, it is set for within the next from 12 to 18 months. So that's when they expect the price of Bngo to get to 14 US dollars, guys. Okay, I mean, this in their opinion is not get rich quick or overnight millionaire or whatever you want to put it. Okay, so when this price target was set, Bngo was trading at 5.86 US dollars. So as you guys can see, that is more than 100% upside. And I think Oppenheimer has the highest price target on Bngo right now. Okay, and they have been setting this price target since the first quarter of this year. So after the second quarter earnings report, they maintained the same 14 US dollars, which of course is a wonderful news. So According to their key points, you guys can see what beats on Saphyr placements, growth in Saphyr installment, drives revenue, nanopore for discovery, not clinical cytogenetics, update on next generation optical mapping, second 2021 interim data, and so on and so forth. So guys, I'm going to try my best to read this investment thesis for you guys, but you have to remember I am under the water today, okay, because my voice is not really what it should be. So it continues. They say, we view Bngo as being in the early stages of transitioning use of optical imaging from a research tool to clinical applications. Specifically, we expect use of the Saphyr optical mapping platform for the hematology cytogenetics market to be the first step in a commercial diagnostic strategy that may also include use for prenatal, pediatric testing, and other markets. Our outlook assumes Bngo is successful in launching the next generation platform in 2023, supporting an 80% reduction in COGs per genome. This reduction in COGs should offer a clear cost advantage compared to legacy technologies such as microarrays, support deeper penetration of cytogenetics market, and potentially open up new market opportunities. So that is the investment thesis from Oppenheimer analyst. So this is the breaking news from Jason McCarthy. We don't have much information. The only thing we have is that, Maxim Group analyst Jason McCarthy assigned a buy rating to Bionano Genomics yesterday and set a price target of $10. The company's shares closed last Thursday at $6.24. That's where Bngo closed on Thursday. So I mean, this news is from market.co. Bionano Genomics Chief Business Officer Rich Shippey has been going crazy on Twitter. He made a tweet about 10 hours ago. Check out what he said. He said, "Thank you, members of CG Consortium, for an outstanding CGC Annual 2021 meeting. This was one of the most exciting weeks of my career, spanning 20 years. Seeing all the benefits of optical genome mapping for revolutionizing cytogenomics. Thank you, Akari Yasmine." So I mean, if this man, somebody with over 20 years experience in this industry, is telling you in the past 20 years this week was one of the most exciting week of his career, then this man was a best. I mean, this was a right choice for us, when we employed this man during the second quarter of this year, which of course is the reason why our expenses goes up. Okay, I mean, we spent $18.8 million in second quarter. Richie is one of the reasons. But if this man is telling you over the past 20 years what happened last week was one of the best thing of his career, then it means last week was really a wonderful week. No wonder after the earnings, Bionano Genomics didn't go down. It went down, then all of a sudden Tooth bought every dip, and of course I bought the dip as well. Now he made another tweet again 11 hours ago. He said, "This is amazing. Dr. Andrian Dubuc and colleagues from Harvard Medical at Brigham Women's Dana-Farber present an aggressive case of B-cell leukemia and lymphoma. Bionano's OGM alone would have detected the complex case that required 3 techniques: karyotyping, FISH, and microarray." What they are saying in this comprehensive CNV and SV analysis is that Bionano Genomics, this is karyotyping right here, guys. So what they are saying in this presentation is that Bionano Genomics is like 3 in 1. Okay, we have karyotyping, we have FISH, and microarray. The Saphyr device is able to perform these 3 things at once. So why do we need 3 techniques if we have one machine that can perform that analysis, cheaper, faster, and of course cost effective and less labor intense? So what exactly are we still waiting for? Researchers and clinicians, they need to transition their old school method to Saphyr device, in my opinion. All right, guys, so this finally we have an amazing news from Investor Place. Okay, we have a bullish news. You guys remember I already made 2 videos talking about the clowns that were sharing their nonsense thesis on Investor Place, but finally we have somebody who is the name of the so this is Luis Navelia and the Investor Place research staff. So they are the one that put this together, and the title says "Faster and Better Clinical Outcomes Make the Case for Bionano Genomics." Subtitle said, Even as Bngo stock pulls back, the leading edge of genome mapping science moves forward. So the article continues, they say Bngo stock is more attractive than it has been in a while. We all know that Bngo price, went, almost below $5 at one point. So I think, they have a very good point right here. So the article continues, they said, yet if you believe in the future of genome mapping technology, this company is a solid one for a small capital position. So what they are trying to say is that Bngo is very volatile, okay? So it's good not to go all in, even though some of us like me, we are all in some of our portfolios, okay? So the article continues, they said Bngo at one point was up about 3,000%, and it was absolutely nothing wrong with selling some of your shares or whatever. So you guys remember Bionano Genomics, at one point in February went to 15.5657 US dollars. And then it's corrected, so right now it's trading around 6.32 or so US dollars. So the article continues, they said this is an opportunity for folks who have been sitting on the sidelines to start accumulating the stock. And of course they said Bngo is the gold standard, okay? I've been saying this for months, that Bionano Genomics is the gold standard. Now they continue, they said moreover, results obtained by the University Hospital Leuven, Belgium in July with Bionano Saphyr system confirmed it to be the gold standard of optical genome mapping tool. So we just have to wait and see. Now they continue, they said noting the benefit. For one thing, the Saphyr system reduced the turnaround time substantially, okay? Getting to a reportable result only took 1 week compared to the 4 weeks with traditional methods. Of course, Saphyr is faster than traditional method. Less hands-on, improvement in treatment, genome mapping offered a higher yield of pathogenic findings. Saphyr system proved to be cost efficient. So those are the benefits of Saphyr device, okay? Now the takeaway from this article, according to the writer, is all the same time the Bngo stock price has pulled back from its peak, it is a compelling combination that deserves the attention of any risk-tolerant biotech investor. This is not an investment advice. So I'm still gonna make another video, to prepare you guys of what you should expect next week. As you guys can see, it is looking amazing. Have a wonderful day, guys. I remain your boy Dayo. This is Frankla Investment. Let me know what you guys are doing in the comment section. And of course, if you watch my video from beginning to the end, shout out to you. You are awesome. I appreciate you guys. Ciao, ciao.